Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing American Arson's latest album, A Line in the Sand. Now without any further ado, let's just get straight into the review. American Arson's sound on this record can, in my opinion, be best described as modern rock with elements of hardcore and occasionally punk. That being said, there is quite a bit of experimentation on this record. A great example of this is The Water Will Rise. This sees them adding synth guitars, which is not something I would have expected from American Arson, and I actually found to be incredibly interesting and a nice touch. There are several songs here which have more of a punk feel, like Drop Your Daggers and Wolfpack. There's even one song here that has a bit more of a pop-punk sound, that being Let the Conviction Grow. I found this incredibly interesting. Despite the fair amount of experimentation, there are also several tracks which sound like what you'd expect from American Arson. For example, Unbreakable. The album closes with The King is Alive, a phenomenal track with a mixture of spoken word and singing over what I would consider to be fluttery instrumentals. Overall, the sound and tone of this album is great, but that's not to say it's perfect. There are several points where it gets a little bit repetitive. For example, the song Forever. The chorus on there, in my opinion, is a bit repetitive. Next, I'd like to talk about the lyrics and vocals on the record, because being a Christian, I find the lyrics to be incredibly important and an essential part of any album. The lyrics primarily talk about religious and political issues in a straightforward and punchy manner for the most part. The songs Drop Your Daggers and Huddled Masses take a more political lyrical approach. Drop Your Daggers being about our need for unity, and Huddled Masses being about prejudice. There are also several more spiritually focused songs on the record. These being The King is Alive and Unbreakable. Unbreakable focuses on God's protection for us, and The King is Alive tells the story of a man who, after much doubt and despair, comes to find God. These are both incredible. While the lyrics here tend to be less poetic than on their previous releases, The King is Alive is the exception. It has some really great poetry and an amazing message. Overall, the lyrics are definitely one of the best aspects of the album. My final rating of this album is 4 out of 5. This is a really great album and contains some of American Arson's best work. From its spoken word intro to its final victorious shouts on The King is Alive, this is one of the best Christian rock albums of 2020, and definitely one of Facedown Records' better releases as of late. Anyway guys, that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe and maybe tell me what you thought about the album in the comments down below. With all that being said, thanks for watching, and goodbye.